struggling to get here today. Put your hands together for the wonderful, the hilarious Victoria Manor!
That's why I can hug Drew. It's the only reason I came was to hug Drew at open mic. That's all I wanted to do. I am from Calgary, so please, on the way out, let me lick your arm so that I can have my COVID immunities for the thing. Just let me give a little kiss, give you a little hickey on the arm so I can have my flu and COVID shots, please and thank you. That is what I need. My name is Victoria, and a lot like the city of Victoria, I'm usually just chock full of old dudes with sleeve tattoos. It's true. I love the tattoos. Usually people get tattoos, they got a lot of meaning. You go, hey, what's that tattoo for? They go, it's for my grandpa, he died. And you go, yeah, that's what grandpas are supposed to do. Be original. Weird thing to get a sleeve of. If I'm trying to hook up with you, don't want to hear about your grandpa who died. So I get weird tattoos all over my legs, not my arms because I'm a coward and I don't commit to anything, including men and tattoos, but all over my legs I do. And my favorite tattoo I ever have, the one that, because most of them don't have any meaning, I just pick flash off the wall. The one that I got that has meaning, I got a tattoo of Ronald McDonald's dog. Yeah, you're confused. You're like, wait, Ronald McDonald has a dog? No, he doesn't. I know McDonald's lore. There's no such thing as Ronald. There is such thing as Ronald McDonald's dog. I have a tattoo of him right here on my leg. His name's Sunday. Oh, no, there's a dead tattoo. No, I can't get to Ronald McDonald's dog, but I will describe him to you. Basically, in the 90s, when there was a child boom, when people were like, we have enough money to breed, unlike the 60s, people were like, if we need to serve burgers to a child, show him a clown. That will make the child eat the burgers. And then that worked very well in the 60s, worked very well in the 70s, worked very well in the 80s, but then they made Stephen King's It in the 80s, and then in the 90s, children didn't want to eat hamburgers to clowns anymore. And so all the other burger chains decided that they were going to solve this by just having kids sell burgers to kids. So Burger King had that like cool Gen X squad, and they were all skateboarding, like, eat the burgers, kids! And then there was like Wendy, and there was the Burger Family, and they were like, you gotta get the kids to sell the burgers to kids. And so they approached McDonald's, and like the McDonald's marketing people approached the McDonald's branding people, and they said, hey, do you think that we can give Ronald McDonald a kid? Do you think he can have a kid so the kids know that they can eat the burgers with the kids? And the Ronald McDonald branding agency went, absolutely not. Ronald McDonald is not allowed to have kids. And they go, what? And then they said, yeah, I'm very serious. And then they said, well, what about a wife and a little burger family for McDonald's? And then McDonald's branding like puts their hand down on the table and they go, absolutely not. Ronald McDonald is a confirmed bachelor at all times. He is not allowed to have a wife and children, and we don't care if that's going to cost us burger sales at all. Ronald McDonald is a bachelor. And then they're like, well, why can't he have kids? And they're like, because he's a clown. And if he was capable of love, he wouldn't be a clown. If he was capable of forming human relationships, he wouldn't be funny and he wouldn't be a clown. Ronald McDonald fucks. And so everybody said, and then they go, okay. And so they go, can he have a dog? And they're like, yeah, sure, Ronald McDonald could have a dog. But the guy who was in charge of drawing Ronald McDonald's dog, his heart wasn't in it because he knows that Ronald McDonald tours internationally to fuck people in the restaurants. And that was his vision for Ronald McDonald. And so he didn't draw just like a little bit of a shitty dog. He drew a dog that was so shitty that it got canceled after one commercial. They made a full robot dog. They made a full Gundam suit of Ronald McDonald's dog, and they put Vern Troyer in it 1 year before Mini-Me. They said, all right, and they had Vern Troyer piloting Ronald McDonald's dog, and then everybody saw that and they went, that dog sucks so hard I can't eat a hamburger. The dog fucking has bedroom eyes and minstrel lips. What is going on? We hate that thing. That's the worst dog we've ever seen. And they're like, yeah, but his name's Sunday. And they're like, yeah, but that's not selling any hamburgers. That's just Ronald McDonald's freaking dog, you know? And so then, so they tried it, and they were like, please, come on, Vern Troyer's in there, look, it's Ronald. And then the burger sales started going down, because people were like, I can't even look at this dog and eat a hamburger, which is insane, because I've seen a real-life dog get hit by a car outside of McDonald's, and didn't cancel my order, so I was like, McDonald's dog. Just like Ronald McDonald, I too fuck. Thank you, I also fuck. A little too casual, a little too nonchalant sometimes. Sometimes you get a little too, you gotta make love to people. You can't just be a broken person and be a clown for your entire life, just fucking your way in random cities after taking transit for 5 hours. You can't do that. Realized I got a little bit nonchalant one time because hooked up with a dude one time and I didn't have my manners on, and so hooked up with a dude, pulled down his pants, and his balls were so weird that I thought he'd been in an accident. And to the point that I said, have your balls been in an accident? Which is a weird thing to say to someone who's having a one-night stand. That's like, people are like, that doesn't seem very safe to like meet a stranger, look at his balls and scream, have your balls been in an accident? And I know that's not feminism, and I know that's not safe for me as a feminist because you have to keep that male ego in check so you don't get human trafficked, but I need you to know that I was being safe because it was the first half of a compliment that I had pre-programmed in my brain, because I was going to be like, hey, have your balls been in an accident? Because they look fantastic for how bad of an accident your balls was. It turns out his balls hadn't been in an accident. Anyway, my name's Victoria. Nice to meet you all. I'm from Calgary.
Absolutely, keep it going with Victoria Banner! Have your balls been in an accident? Please contact Victoria Banner today. She can probably get you some... no, alright.